Alright, I'm here at Motor Inn with Austin, and Austin is going to give us a little 2-minute drill here on the braking system. We happen to be looking at a front end of an Acadia, a GMC Acadia, and Austin, go ahead and take over and let us know what you can know about brakes.
Well, this will be your disc brake, and we have our brake pads right here.
Okay.
And then this is our caliper assembly.
Okay, and the caliper assembly then slides over the top of the brake pads.
Yep.
Okay. And then how does that system work as far as the average person out there trying to understand braking systems? How does that work?
When you step on the brake pedal, hydraulic force is going to push these pistons out, which will clamp these pads to this disc, generating a lot of friction, causing the vehicle to stop.
Okay. All right. And so when people are looking at rotors and understanding how to maintain brakes and rotors, can you give us some examples of things that you look for when you're servicing brakes and rotors?
Yes, the first thing I look for is a lot of rust and gouges from foreign material. You can take several measurements of the disc, and then also you want to pay particular attention to your brake pad thickness.
Okay.
And these brakes are approximately half good.
Okay.
And the disc is running low according to the micrometer.
Okay.
On the spec.
So let me get around here and look at that mic real quick. Okay, so that is how you measure the thickness of the rotor, and why is the thickness of the rotor important for the brakes?
Well, this rotor, by the time these pads are wore down to discard, this rotor won't be able to be cut because of the size.
Okay.
And you don't want them to get below the minimum thickness, because then they can get too hot and then warp very quickly.
Okay, so it's about heat dissipation,
yes.
Getting rid of the heat. Okay. And you made reference to when you said they couldn't be cut. Explain what cutting the rotor is, or I think sometimes it's referred to as turning a rotor.
It's the same thing. Here we bolt the machine directly to the vehicle, and we cut the rotor flat, and it will be parallel with the hub that's already on the vehicle.
Okay.
Take out any pulsations.
All right. So it gets to a certain point, you can't cut them any longer because they're too thin,
right? And
they can't get rid of heat. And what happens when they warp? What kind of are there any signals that the driver or the owner of the vehicle will get to know that they may have warped rotors?
Yeah, the biggest concern we see is where the customer complains of the brake pedal pulsates or the steering wheel shakes when they stop.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, that was a quick rundown of rotors, calipers, and brake pads. And again, we'd like to thank you for taking time to share that with us, Austin. And we look forward to some more 2-minute drills with you in the future.
Sounds
all right.
good.
Thanks a lot.